Welcome, welcome to Give Me the Mic. We're so glad to have you again today. I am Faye Bailey Lucas, your host today. Listen, we miss Zach today. He's not going to be with us today. He's traveling back from Thanksgiving. And listen, I want to tell you, I am so thankful. Being, Thanksgiving is over, but I didn't get a chance to tell my viewers I am thankful for you. I want to thank all my subscribers. I want to thank all my guests that have ever been on Give Me the Mic. We are celebrating our first year of November 23rd is when we started Give Me the Mic. And our guest today is, thank you, thank you. It has been a journey, and we have a very special guest. She is very, very special to me, and that's why we call this broadcast Still I Rise, because I love her resilience and all the affirmations that she uses in order to push and be successful in what she does. She's very young and very talented. I'm not going to tell you much more about her until we see this commercial, and then you're going to see her commercial, and then I'm going to introduce you to this beautiful young lady who is our guest today.
Thank you so much for inviting me out, girl. I've been so stressed.
Girl, you are so welcome. But listen, who did your hair?
Oh, all dolled up.
What is that?
All Dolled Up is a series of stores and salons all throughout South Florida. I get my hair silked out every month. I can do that because I'm part of the Texture Club.
Girl, well, I need to get to All Dolled Up and sign up for this texture club. You look amazing.
And cheers to that. A beautiful journey. I've always dreamed of an exciting, passion-filled career in the beauty industry. When enrolled in Cosmos School, it was amazing. After all, beauty was my thing, but I knew it was just the beginning. Next, I needed to find a salon home that was going to help me take it up a notch. aducareer.com showed me the way. Teamwork, branding development, coaching, product knowledge, and more. The apprentice training program changed my life. Find out more about the amazing possibilities.
Hi, I'm Kirsten, owner of Katie Care Designs. We understand that every idea is unique to our existing and potential clients. We aim to ensure to execute our client's vision specifically as planned while also making lasting connections. We hope to see you as a client soon. Book with us today. Bye.
Awesome, awesome. So now you see my beautiful guest, not other than Kirsten Taylor. Give a hand for Kirsten.
Bye.
Thank you so much for accepting the invitation, Kirsten, to be our guest on Give Me the Mic. Listen, you you're welcome. Listen, I am so excited that you decided to come on. I told you we are just going to chat like we chat all the time. But I do want to say a few things about you before you get started, because Given the Mic would not be where it is today had not it been for your ideas and your gift of branding. Give Me the Mic. And I want to just motivate and inspire our guests today that are like dinosaurs who are stuck in the old way of doing things. And I think I was like that at first, Kirsten, because I was so used to certain things being a certain way and grammatically correct. But what I'm seeing now is things are changing. And what I love about you, you keep me updated, you keep me trendy, and you keep me on the cutting edge of the brand and the social media and all the things that goes with branding, give me the mic. I know people think it's just me doing all this, but here is the person who brings Give Me the Mic alive, the branding, everything that you see. She created it. And I just want you to hear from Kirsten. We're going to hear how all this got started. Welcome, Kirsten. I'm giving you the mic now.
Thank you, Miss Faye. So the way that Give Me the Mic actually got started was Miss Faye became my client 2 years ago now in the making. And so she came to me, she was like, "Hey, I have a vision. I want to start this podcast and reach women mainly and talk about how I can inspire and cultivate." So when we first had our first Zoom call, the first step is to actually make sure your brand is established as far as your business name. So first thing was to do is to say, okay, we have a business name. Let's see how we're going to design your logo for it. So we had to get together on a consultation call and just make sure we go over, like, as far as her logo, did she want to do a just text based or did she want an image involved? And so once we talked and she explained and expressed for her business, we decided to create the microphone content you see on her logo in the corner of all of her podcasts. There it is right there. And also throughout her page. So the first thing was to actually come up with the design concept first. Once we got that established, then it was moving on to her brand colors, because your brand colors are important for your business to make sure they align with your target audience. And because of her empowerment and cultivation, she wanted to add, we decided to go with the colors, the blend of purples and yellow and things. Well, I think it's just those two colors actually to pull it. So that's actually the first step I do with my clients, whatever business they have, whether they're rebranding or starting from scratch. We have to construct your logo to start. Then from there, we went ahead and started doing her full brand as far as getting her website customized to match her target audience, along with her business cards where she wanted to give out, and on her Instagram page. So if you go to her Instagram page, you will see that it is aligned as far as consistency with her brand colors, her logo being seen. Now, even on her reels that I actually post for her, um, it all comes together very well. So
Right.
that was a thing that I really had to make sure when working with any client, really, that everything is aligned. Because again, when you're doing it yourself, I do, give you a round of applause for everybody who's out there doing their own graphics. But when you're wanting to be done correctly, it is very important. It's very important to hire the right type of designer that you are aligned with. And if you want to pray about it first, you can, by all means. But make sure you pick a designer that understands you and what you're trying to do, that you are on the same page, because it is a big difference when you let us take over and design what your business needs to look like versus you're trying to do it yourself. Again, you can do everything yourself, but when you do, you start to see the lack in certain areas. And when it comes to your marketing, that's a big area that I noticed with business owners. So it's always my goal to make sure I talk highly of myself and what I can do for that client. And with Miss Faye, thankfully, she believed in me, and she was like, I trust Kirsten. So because she believed in me, I was able to take her business to a different
Uh-huh.
level
Yes.
with that. So I started managing her Instagram account as well to make sure everything was getting posted correctly when it goes to, as far as the hashtags being used, make sure just the designs itself, they match what she was trying to push for her target audience. So because she gave me full creative control with her business, I was able to make sure I pour into her fully of what I thought needed to happen for her business. So that is how we got
Yes, and
and
I'm telling you, it's the best thing ever. The best thing I could have ever done was to let the person with the expertise, the gift to do it. And I trust Kirsten because not only does she sit me down and she shows me exactly what she's going to do, she gives me an opportunity to share my vision and my mission and what I want to convey, and she executed. So this is why I love Kirsten, because one, she's young, and I am drawn to young entrepreneurs who are trying to make a difference in their community, and that is exactly what she does. Not only does she do graphic designing and brand directing and designing, she does a lot of community services. She does a lot of educating herself and keeping up with the cutting edge and all the trends. Sometimes we take on a career and we get complacent and we keep doing the same things over and over and giving people the same product. But what she's doing with Giving the Mic is taking us to another level, because she's bringing what she's learning at these seminars that she's attending and all these conferences that she goes to. It makes her better and better. And guess what? That's going to make Giving the Mic better and better, because she's going to use all her talents and all her learnings to build her business that's going to build the business that she is working with. So I highly recommend KD Design for you if you have a business that you're starting, or you have a business that is already established and you want to take it to another level. Kirsten is your girl. Now, Kirsten, we were in Toastmasters together. You came to Toastmasters, and I was so proud of that, because you wanted to learn how to speak comfortable in front of audiences, and you really became very, very good at it. But I
Thank
remember your first speech. That's what stuck with me. Your icebreaker. They call it an icebreaker. And when we do our icebreaker, it basically tell the audience a little bit about you and how you came about. And I want you to share with the audience your icebreaker. How you went to college, how you came out of school. You remember your icebreaker? I remember it very well.
you. My beginner story.
Yes.
Okay. Well, to condense the story, so actually I attended college in Kansas, in Pittsburgh, Kansas, actually a very small country town way out there. And while I was out there, I was given opportunity by someone close to me still close to me at this moment, to kind of steer me in the direction of graphic design at the college I was undergrad for like a long time, my major. And so I took the chance and I decided to major in graphic communication. So when I did that, it opened my eyes to the world of graphics, because I really had never considered like what that looks like as far as designing. I did draw as a year, but that was kind of it. So once I started the actual major, it was fun because it showed you just how much goes into everyday living with designs. And I also might in packaging, so I was able to get a like real close eye view of okay, well, kind of like how you design a package. Like, can you like how do you print correctly for packaging? So they really helped me gain an understanding in the field that I'm in now of this the basics work when you're trying to do something. So I definitely give props to my school, Pittsburgh State University, for letting me be a part of that opportunity with their program. And then from there, I graduated. I wasn't sure what I was going to do at the time, but I ended up moving back home to in Georgia, and I was trying to find a career job with my major. I had a great background with school and working in Kansas, but COVID had hit as soon as I graduated.
Uh,
So the opportunity that I kind of had kind of lined up, they kind of went away because jobs were like, hey, we're going to hire you. You have to put it on hold because there's a kind of virus going around we're concerned about. So I took a year just trying to apply for different positions with a great resume, and it was kind of like, no, 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 sorry, everybody's getting sick. We don't want to hire anybody, literally. And so when that happened, I prayed, but I was okay, God, like, what do I do? Like, I can't. I wanted to like work in design. I've done it for 2 years in school now, and so I ended up praying about it, and literally, I was like, you know what? I'm gonna just create
Start
some
your
logos.
business.
I've done them at school, so I'm gonna just make some more logos and see like if I want to buy a logo from me. And I ended up doing that, and I wanted to my price range was like $25 for a logo. And this, I was like, hey, I had a client buy a logo. And that's all that matters. So I literally started there, and like after time, because again, we started business, it does take time. Everybody's time is different with their progress. So after a while, as some time went by, I started getting that client. I was like, having a client, like he's like kind of booking with me. Different. I mean, book me. So as time went on, I started getting bookings. I created my social media platform for KD Care Designs. I started just making sure I had what I needed to like display just examples of work I like whether it was work I've actually done for a client or a passion project. Because at the end of the day, you want to just have something on your page people can just see whether it's for a client or just for yourself that you designed it, so it can be done. I started doing that, and literally my business grew, and it's going
Yeah.
on 4.5 years now of me having my own business. So I'm very happy that God allowed me to stay on my path with it. And I actually did it and stayed on my path. And so if you look at my design that's on the screen, these are just like some of my work that I've done previously that I just kind of want to display and show you all. That's on my Instagram, Facebook account of just clients. And I'm also a model for a lot of my clients. So actually, the girl with the ponytail in the actual design. So cool booked me for like their product shoots. We actually I have a photographer. She's my mom. She does product photography for my business. So I allow her to do
Family.
photos. But yes, I keep it all family oriented. So the bottom photo with the lipstick, my mom asked those for me for us to have for a client for her product shoot. So just a side note, you need product photography. I do
Right.
have someone who does that, and even with just everything else in itself, I've been expanding what I can provide for clients and for myself. And
Amen.
Miss Faye, her has actually allowed me to expand my roles as with doing social media management. She was my first client that allowed me to manage her social media. So that was super
Awesome.
exciting to get into that field. And I have other clients that allow me to do that for them as well. Just of a
Amen.
small uh, backstory. So here I am now on this line,
Amen. Amen.
sharing with you
And that's why
guys.
I call this Still I Rise. Your resilience, and you are so, I mean, you never give up. And I was so worried. I said, we don't have any subscribers and we don't have any likes and we don't have any views. You say, it's going to be okay, Miss Faye. It has to
So I
take time. And so to have somebody like Kirsten on your side while you're trying to build your brand, it is so comforting to know that she has you at her best interest and her goal is to grow your company. That's why I love young entrepreneurs because she allows me to mentor her and she listens and she's continuing to grow. And so and we have Cyril from Trifling Ones. He was our guest as well. He's building his business with Trifling Ones, but he's saying congratulations to you, Kirsten, for staying the course. And that's what it takes. When you're starting anything, it's going to take time for it to actually catch. And that resilience is what you need to push you to that level of being cultivated. And that's what Gimme the Mic is about, motivating, inspiring, and cultivating you to reach your highest potential. And I believe, Kirsten, you are on the right track. You are there, not almost there. You are there. Your name is ringing in Georgia, but I see it's going to start ringing all over the world. You're going to be worldwide because your work is when you do your work. You know what I love about working with you, Kirsten, and which is very, very important to a customer, is that you follow through. You follow through. If I call you for anything, I don't care if you out partying, out with your girls, or out of town. Remember, I called you and you were out of town. Where were you? You were like out of the country. And I was like, oh my God, I'm so sorry, sweetie. I didn't mean to disturb you, but you will follow through with your customers. That means that your customers are very valuable to you. And that's what a customer wants to know, that they are valuable. But yet you demand respect and you demand people to honor your time as well. But you do it in such a nice way. But I love how you actually manage your business. Now, I have one other question. Now, now that you have established your branding, designing, what do you see in the future for KD Design? You know what I want for the future, but tell me what you are looking for the future with KD Design.
in the future. Well, I mean, whatever God has for me, I'm gonna just let surprise be what that is. But if I had to I would probably say what I see for myself in the future would it would either be me having my business where I have other designers under me, where I can actually really
That's
expand on
that's
care designs. That would really be exciting for me to
that's
actually see
it.
myself there
Yes.
um, as an
That's
actual
what I
person.
want to see.
Yeah, I would really love to see what that would look like if I was given opportunity to take on that path. I would say as an alternative, I would actually be okay. I would think with just doing a lot of just speaking seminars to kind of coach people who are trying to join this industry and what this looks like, the good and the bad, and just the patches. And I would be open to actually having like in person or virtual courses for students who want to
Awesome.
learn graphics at a different level. I would be open to actually like having classes where we can design on the computer. I've been looking at that option actually recently. So I've been trying to put together. I kind of get sidetracked with other client stuff, but as my own personal thing, I do want to have courses where people can actually log on
That's
and we can
awesome.
like, we can create a logo from scratch just to help them. So like, hey, like it's levels to creating depending on what software you use. But with the softwares that I use, this is what you can do. So that's something I actually enjoy doing at the moment that I do want to see myself do more of. So that's
That's
what I'm thinking.
awesome. Awesome. That's exactly what I see for you sharing because you're getting very busy. I know I bug you a lot, but you're getting so busy, and it's going to take you sharing your gift to empower other young people like yourself so that you'll never be duplicated. Trust me. You can't be they can imitate you, but they can't duplicate Kirsten. But you can share your gift to help others, move forward in their passion as well. We're getting a lot of responses. Wendy, you've done a lot of work with Wendy with Hits on Fifth. Wendy,
Actually, hi.
yes, Wendy is on here. She said Kirsten is the best, highly recommended. That means a lot coming from Wendy. Wendy she is everything to me too. She's a event planner. Uh, if I need anything on anything, she knows how to find it, design it, and everything. So Wendy is saying you are the best. That says a lot, Kirsten, because she does a lot of classy events, and you have really been one of the ones that have given the logos and all the designs and all the things for that. And Sarah said this, and I love it. He said, "From your mouth to God ears, praying that He sees even your greatest thoughts." So the very thing that you have spoken, He is saying from your mouth to God's ears, and He's going to answer just what you said. And I see KD Design is going to move outside of just your scope. It's going to be so big. That's why I wanted you on Give Me the Mic, because this is a talent that needs to be shared. You can't hide this. They say you can't hide it under the lamp. You gotta let your light shine. And so that's why I wanted you on Give Me the Mic, so we can really shine Katie Design and what you are doing, because there are so many businesses out there that needs your give, and it will make it so much easier for them to grow because they put it in your hands, who knows how to grow your business and how to put it out there for people to see, and to especially look. I know I'm learning social media by what you're teaching me, but trust me, my age group, we're not there. We're just not there. We need to just stay in our place and use these young people to help us get us to the place for the visions and missions that we have. And you all have that eye-catching graphics and designs and branding that make people, react. And sometimes we think we have it, but we don't. We be using the wrong hashtags, the at signs. But I just thank you so much. Am I right, Kirsten? You know, you be telling me sometimes, no, those the wrong hashtags. Don't use those.
But I'm glad you asked me, so I can tell you like let's take it down and let's try this.
Okay. Yeah, you tell me to take it down because you delete it. Now, let me say this. Okay, okay, I know people are looking at your nails. Okay. Your
Yeah.
nails is your marketing tool, and people don't know that. Because my
Right.
hair,
So
yeah, my hair is red for a reason. It stops
mhm,
people to ask me, "Oh, that's a beautiful color," and gives me opportunity to say, "What? I'm a hairstylist." Your
yeah.
nails is a eye
So
catching. Is
yeah.
that
So
part of your marketing?
yeah, so I decided because I personally like this nail length. These are 3XL nails, and this nail length, it became my main pitch. People to me, so people literally stop me like every single day after my nails, no matter where I am. They're gonna like, "Hey, ma'am." So I decided to use it to my advantage. So people ask me like, "Oh my God, like your nails," whether they're asking what I do or just how do you do this. I always make sure I say, "Hey, by the way, like I'm a graphic designer, like design." Because it might be a client I'm talking to, I don't know that. So I make sure my mom made sure to tell me like, "Hey, when you were out, you make sure you market yourself these nails." So she installed, make sure I do that for myself. And she's
Uh-huh.
my biggest supporter. And so whenever I get stopped every day, I say, "Hey, no, this is what I do." Like I say, "Oh, I answer the question to the best I can, depending on what they're asking." I
Yeah,
will
that
say,
stops them.
by the way, I'm a graphic designer, like, and yes, I do type with these nails. So
Yes,
it
and
moves.
fast.
So people actually like love to like talk to me because of that. So that way I answer the question, I engage with a potential client, and they're like, "Hey, like by the way, like let me follow her because I didn't know she did that." So I literally gain just easy conversations with people daily because of
Because of
this
your
one thing.
nails. Uh-huh.
And
It's
so
a marketing strategy.
yeah,
Yeah.
my marketing strategy with my nails has gotten me a lot of clients at just because someone stopped me by the grace of God. They stopped me. And I'm just like, "Oh, like by the way," they're like, and they're like, "Oh my God, I need a designer." Oh, well, good thing you stopped me because I actually can provide. So yeah, I'm aware that they're very I guess they can be very distracted depending on what's going on. So I try to kind of keep them down so I could like talk to y'all.
But
But
that's your marketing strategy. I'm telling. And
it's
we
a
have
strategy.
yeah, we have a Jason. He is our partner in our Coral Springs All Dolled Up location, and he is
Mhm.
saying being unique is the best way to be. And he is one that is totally different, and you cannot change Jay from his ways because that's his strategy, his marketing strategy. He has these white eyes, and everybody look at these eyes. Yes, but it draws people to him. He's unique. He's different, and I tried to change it, but he would not change it, and he loves it, and it stops people all the time. Are those your eyes? And right there, he tell him I'm a stylist. I got a salon over here in Coral Springs, all dolled up, and he
Yeah,
is booming. He's booming, just
you
because
understand
he's
at hand.
yes, because he's unique. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, so
So, Kirsten, I want you to motivate. And I didn't mean to cut you off. I'm so sorry. I want you. We almost down to the wire of the end of this broadcast, but I want you to speak to young entrepreneurs because I'm drawn to young entrepreneurs. I just because I started when I was very young and I needed someone to hold my hand, and I had someone, Mr. Mitchell, and so that's why I really cater to young women and men that are looking to start a business or have a business, help them grow their business. And so I want you to say something to someone out there that may be trying to start a business or have a business. And you, as a young entrepreneur, what would you motivate, inspire, and cultivate them to reach their highest potential?
Okay. So something that I would tell a young person trying to start a business is what I experienced, and that was me getting a mentor. So when I graduated, mentor, which is my mentor today, his name is Lamar Harvey, and me and him are very close because when I first got into doing graphics, I didn't know like how it works in the real world. I just knew how it worked in college.
Right.
And but he was actually already doing that full time with his business, and we were already basically kind of like family. He
Right.
was like, "Hey, well, if you want a career, like I'll show you like how to just get involved and get you started." And he literally held my hand, thankfully, and walked me through just how to start a business. And I'm not sure how well I would have been foundation wise if he had not helped me do that. So I would highly recommend if you can find a person that has a kind heart that is possibly in the field that you're trying to go into, that is open to just giving you information, like just giving it to you without I'm trying to receive something out of it. If you can find someone that can actually wants to help you and see you do the best you can, I recommend holding that person's hand and stick with them for however long that season is supposed to be for you to get what you need and that they can provide it, and you all can both be blessed doing it. Because again, if I didn't have a mentor, I am not sure how well I would be at this moment, because it took him having the heart that he has always had to say, I'm going to help Kirsten because I know and I love her. I want to make sure before she start doing this that she knows what it looks like. I do it. And so because of him, that is how I feel like I've gotten what I needed. And he helped me through that season. So I would say that is my go-to answer, is finding someone who is currently in your position of what you're doing and making sure that you pray about it before, you ask them. They're willing to help you. Everybody has different agendas, and that's just reality. But
Amen.
if they have this to just help and be a blessing, be get with that person so they can tell
Amen.
you, because it's a lot you don't know. And like I said, everybody's career is different for their entrepreneurship, and it's things I still learn every day. And I can
Amen.
still say, hey, I had a question about whether it's this or this
Right.
website, because
Right.
he's well rounded in my field. So for us to have with that type of bond is meaningful. So I would
Right.
definitely say if you can find that, you have a better understanding of what this looks like getting into it by yourself.
Amen. That was a good answer. Mentorship. And one thing about mentorship, you got to listen. That's what happens a lot of times. You don't become successful because you won't listen to the mentor. The mentor is someone who has been there, done that, already know the end. So when you get a mentor, listen and then do it, because they're guiding your hands into what made them successful. Doesn't that make sense? Right. So we have come to the end. Thank you so much, Kirsten, for coming on, giving the mic. I will be seeing you tomorrow in our meeting for the month of December, what we're going to be doing. And I
Yes.
want to, huh?
I said, yes, you see me tomorrow.
Okay. Listen, thank you guys for joining. Give me the mic. Hope to see you again next Sunday, same place, same time. And I really want you to know how grateful I am for you subscribing to Give Me the Mic and all the views that you are doing, coming on Give Me the Mic to see us. That means the world to me. That you take the time out to see what we're doing here at Give Me the Mic. So, again, I want to just give you back to Mike and hope that you have been motivated, inspired, and cultivated to reach your highest potential. Thank you again for joining us. Have a great day.